call me a dainty princess.
I lost control of my bowels.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you're having the absolute best day, and I hope you're ready for me to make your day just a little bit worse. I listen to my earbuds at work all the time, and I have the unfortunate habit of singing along to every song that is in my earbuds at any given moment. And I had the song Horse with No Name on repeat for an hour. It got to the point where a coworker came up to me. I was like, "Are you all right?" No, I'm not all right. But just like that song, let's get into beating this dead horse that is Amberlynn Reed. I've never commented on the AI slop thumbnails, but this one's like especially bad. Also, why does Tech look in this thumbnail look like every ex-boyfriend I've ever had?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. We now have everyone on screen, of course.
Wait. Did I get my wish? Is ALR getting replaced by Big Murph? Who's that old lady in the corner? Do I have to upload this if she doesn't show up? Do I have to do this if she doesn't show up?
Gosh, oh, Willikers. Now, of course, poor Amber. Can we get a moment of silence for Amber? Okay, that's it. It never happened. Yes!
Okay, cut Karina Kaboom her check. Cut Karina Kaboom her check.
Died.
Morgue.
Or she's sick. Who knows? She's Amberlynn Reed. I don't know about you. My biggest concern about her being sick, and I mean this respectfully because she may actually be sick. How do they get her out of the house?
Do we think this is like a hospital visit, or do we think Emily is there? Do we think she's got cellulitis again? What do we think's happening to our girl?
For the past couple weeks, I don't know if you guys have been noticing. Everyone's been asking for me to get fired now, which is a huge surprise to me.
Everyone, only just like one person.
Oh, I just think it would be really funny if Tech got fired. I just think it'd be really funny if she just got fired. I don't wish that, but I think it'd be funny. Like for the bit. Get fired for the bit.
Her kitchen
yep.
Messing with dishes. I will say she does have cats, so who knows, she might let those cats walk around the counter. I personally don't. I think that's a little dirty, but
the idea of letting her cats wander across the counter is nasty. Like, what diseases are they gonna pick up from her not able to clean after herself? Yuck. Ew.
When I first came to the LCU and we had our last host, I went on, I think it was like a weekend stream on Cash with him and Amber, and Tech was there, and Tech roasted me for like 45 minutes straight. He told me my teeth are dyslexic and my chin looks like it's cursive.
Man, I stand by what I said about Tech Protect being a professional rage baiter. I stand by what I said. If he started one of those grift teaching classes on how to be an absolute menace and how to rage bait, I would be your top student. I would be there every day. My ass would be sat. I need to learn how to do this.
funny. And then of course of being fat and shit like that. But I think the worst has been, I went on a date with a guy. He was just new into admitting that he was a chubby chaser, and I think I've told this before. He was like, "Oh, you're so perfect and round." And
it's okay, Murph. I relate to you. One time I went on a date with a guy, and he said, "You're like Sabrina Carpenter if she was a whale." So I feel you.
Moments, personally. But I want to hear...
I used to meet guys off of 4chan.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, this video might be pretty short, and I probably won't have anything super insightful to say. It is so sick that she's not here. This is a great vibe. It just kind of really hones in on the fact that Amberlynn Reed sucks the life out of every single room that she's in.
Two-step?
Can you two-step?
No.
Can you do what's this one?
Macarena!
Can you Macarena? You can Macarena, Fupa.
This is embarrassing.
I hate 90% of these people. I think everyone who associates with Keemstar's ranted. Oh, you thought just because Amber wasn't here we weren't gonna get into me hating Keemstar? Oh, baby girls and boys and neither and all in between. He will never not catch a stray in my videos. I hate you, Keemstar. But it is moments like this are why I can see people getting into this, as crazy that is to say, because some of these people are personable, right? And I think that's why even even people with rancid pasts and that have made shitty choices and that aren't the most morally sound people can still have a following because they are just generally kind of likable. I think that's one of the reasons people still like somebody like Jeffree Star is because, you know, they appreciate his bluntness. They appreciate his candor, even though I can clock that as fake a mile away. But this video isn't about Jeffree Star. We might. I have a poll on my community tab to pre-record some videos if you want to participate in that. Moments like this, I'm like, yeah, I could kind of get the vibe. Like, I could understand tuning in every week, every day.
And 99 cents. When you realize you genuinely enjoy a Trump supporter, a man who you think you despise based on online descriptives, and people you don't know, shows online discourse can be phenomenal. Unless you are ALR and you suck.
If you are ALR, you do suck. That is true.
Oh man, that super chat makes some really good points and kind of goes off of what I just said, right? Like, these two people are two people that would get canceled so fast on Twitter. I would want to, like, throw them off of a cliff if I ever met them in real life. But in this environment where we're so used to Amberlynn Reed, they are personable and they're fun and they can, like, take a joke and they can laugh. And this goes back to kind of what I was saying in my last video, that I think Tech and Fupa have a pretty decent dynamic with each other. I think they get along really well. It just, man, Amber is insufferable. And I think this is, when you take an environment that Amberlynn Reed is consistently in and you remove her from that environment, it is really telling. I am hoping this isn't a grift. I hope she doesn't show up at the end of this live stream. This is kind of fun. I am curious if this episode monetarily is going to do better than the past bus episodes. Currently, it looks to me like they're getting a lot more donations than they have prior. I hope so. I hope that's what happens. I don't know if it was a joke or not, but they did say that ALR wasn't getting paid for this. I really hope she's not getting paid for this. No! I was having so much fun without her here.
Tornado sirens. I don't feel well. And honestly, they're lying to you about me not getting paid today, so I do not scam, and I wanted you guys to know that.
See how everyone's mood dropped the second her face doesn't even have to be in for her to ruin a moment. God, this feels like self-torture whenever, like, I expose myself to Amberlynn Reed.
How it works. That's not how
I
it
know
works.
that's not
And
how it works.
I'm sensing you guys don't make much money when I'm not
Can you
here.
walk
and
into a
low-key making
tornado?
me feel
Just go
bad.
outside.
I have jokes and you're like,
Oh
oh,
my
yeah,
gosh.
Tornado
Now,
Siren.
no one can call Amber fat. Do you hear this?
Do you hear it, chat? No more.
No, of course, when she sees the reception is positive without her there, she has to pop in. And I hate to be like, well, you can't call me fat. And I mean this in the nicest way I possibly can, because I am not one to talk about Amberlynn's weight. I really am. And I know I've made fat jokes. I'm sorry. That's my own moral divide. But, like, objectively, girl, you are. I love that she says they can't do it without her, but I've never seen the show get $100 donations, and they've gotten 2 in a row. I hope I'm able to get a screenshot of that. The super chat just said that Amber has more toxins than Chernobyl's elephant foot. Some of you guys are brutal. I need you to teach me.
What? That is true.
See, I tell you, like, don't do the fat jokes, this and that of it all. And you're like, oh, I would never.
I don't respect you
listen to
anymore,
women.
Amber.
I listen to women.
You're
and
literally
yet you
just a
keep doing it.
bitch. You're so mean all the time. I don't.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
this is crazy.
that's a
Like, this is
separate
crazy
unit of
work
study.
to, like,
Melting
Tech, you're disgusting to, like, be making fun of not only my body as a woman, but also my sex drive. Like,
Oh
you're
my
creepy.
god! It's not about you being a woman. It's about you being gross. If you randomly took a foot by foot cubic square of your body and assessed it at a biological level, they wouldn't know it's human. The chances are it is just gonna be pure fucking fat. They wouldn't be able to identify you from a heifer.
Oh my god. Tech. Protect. That cleared. I can't even argue that cleared. Tech, you can't say stuff like that. Don't you know if you insult her, even though she's the worst human being, you hate all women? I can't believe you'd say that. I can't believe you'd say that you hate every woman.
Go fucking be
Girl,
sick.
get out of here with that fake ass cough, bitch. Either turn your camera on or go sit the fuck down.
I'm kind of in love with Big Murph, everybody. I'm kind of in love with her. Is she single? Would she want to go out with a cartoon drawing?
It's not lift your big ass up. You ain't going to Oz.
100% Gemini, thank you.
You guys
look
make me
okay.
for you to fat camp.
This is so stupid.
You're
And
stupid.
why is Eddie Murphy doing whiteface on the top screen?
Who's Eddie Murphy?
Fupa
Who's
cheese?
Eddie
Big Eddie Murphy up there doing whiteface.
You're talking about Big Murph?
Gemini.
It pissed me off that nobody got Gemini's Eddie Murphy joke. I got it. I understood. I don't like you, but I got it.
Spawn here, message,
girl.
by the way. I was on the phone with my mom when I was like in the middle of the tornado, and her and I were like having like the cutest little moment where I was like, Zoloft has changed my life because tornadoes used to give me the shits.
Oh, God.
Like I was so scared and I had so much anxiety that I'd be on the toilet just like my stomach cramping because I was so
Shut the
anxious.
fuck up.
And now,
Nobody
like,
wants to
I'm-
hear
Now, why are you trauma dumping? Also, you lived in California. You lived in California. Am I misremembering this? Please correct me in the comments if I'm misremembering this. How can tornadoes give you trauma as a kid when you lived in California? I promise you, they don't happen here. I doxed myself. Oh, also, I'm not worried about you in this tornado. You've mentioned that your dogs get scared and anxious because you've left them alone in storms and stuff like that. So how are your dogs doing? Oh, right. You don't want to talk about your pets because we have the audacity to care about them.
Murph, big Murph.
I don't think I've ever like actually known a true narcissist on LCU until I met Tech, and I think that's kind of cool that he gets to take that award.
What are you talking
Keemstar,
about? Have you not
Boogie,
watched fucking
Steak,
Boogie?
Nightmare.
No, they're not narcissists.
Xylee. Who else?
Nope, they're not narcissists.
Jaffe.
All of us here to
They're
some
not
fucking degree
narcissists.
are
Nope,
narcissistic.
not
We
like
obviously
Tech.
love to
Tech is like
see
the
and hear
abusive
ourselves.
narcissist. No, Tech is the abusive narcissist. He just named a bunch of like cocky narcissists who love themselves. And you know what? I love that. But Tech is like abusive.
Abusive. Wow.
Big Murph telling it like it is. I mean, inherently to join the LCU and to be a part of the LCU, you have to be a little bit narcissistic, right? And I think that was mentioned in last night's episode too. You have to like think your shit doesn't stink just a little bit. And God, Amberlynn, you're throwing around words like abusive, like narcissist, like they mean nothing. Like these are just bargaining chips you can use to get somebody fired. You can't just claim with no evidence. And him yelling at you and making fun of you is not evidence. It just proves that you can't handle a joke.
It doesn't matter. You're talking shit on my body. It's creepy. You're
Okay.
a fucking man.
Body, bitch.
It's your body.
Amber, talk shit on his body. Fuck.
True.
I'm gonna talk
Talk
shit
shit
on
on his
liver.
body.
He has fucking
I want to say that Fupa has said worse things about Amberlynn fairly consistently, like all the time. And so how come she doesn't get the label of abusive narcissist? Is it because you want to make the male presenting person the problem? So you can play the poor little woman card? Well, duh. I can read. She said that you're making fun of a woman earlier, so yeah, that's what's going on here.
Just for voice notes, let's have AMAC and Angie have a fight. Yeah.
You guys want to hear me sing Ave Maria?
Yes.
Facts.
Ave Maria.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good.
That's why Timothy Chalamet made that comment about opera. Maybe he had a point. I'm kidding, guys. I studied opera in college. I promise, guys.
From that movie Tusk. That's what you look like.
Good
You're sitting
movie.
here bragging about 206 beers a week. That's pathetic. You're pathetic.
Yeah, shit on alcoholism. What's your next point?
You shit on food
Oh,
addiction all the time.
Right. Because it's okay. Your addiction's okay, but Amber's isn't. And you think you're so fucking cool. You think you're the shit, and you're not. You stink.
Is
You stink.
Amber
I-
getting help for her food addiction?
Sociopath. Who do you hate
I
more,
literally-
Tech or Amber?
Dude, I hate Tech more. I love Amber. I fucking cannot.
Let's go.
stand
That's
Tech.
one vote for Tech. Amber, you're not in the lead anymore.
Wait, no, wait. If you're not familiar with who this is, this was the girl that was like Rarity's Revenge.
hmm
That was
And then
me.
she got to know me.
The OG Rarity's Revenge, mind you, because I see the fakes in the chat. I'm the OG. Keep that in mind.
And then she got to know me. How weird is that? Wow.
Amber, and Amber's my new bestie. My new bustie, actually, in
Oh,
fact.
wow.
Yes, we are busties.
Well, knowing that Amber leads that VC with an iron fist and will kick out any detractors, I can understand why. You literally cannot
I
be.
actually,
you
I
can't be anything
constantly
besides
ask
a
people
fan.
To fight with me. I constantly ask people to
No,
fight
there
with
was the
me.
guy who
We
was
can
like,
even ask
there was the
Crown.
guy
We
in
can
the
ask
call
Crown.
who was like
We can
autistic, and he was like, "Hey, I'm leaving the army. Amber, it's kind of weird that you make fun of autism." And you're like, "I don't want to have this talk," and you kicked him immediately.
Oh, I didn't.
You did.
But how many times have me and Amber talked, and we've had so many banters, and I'm still
So
here.
many.
I'm still kicking it.
I
Like,
distinctly
when she
remember
first
the
was-
reason
when
why
she
you're no
first
longer
was
called
part of the-
Rarity's
Shut the
Revenge
fuck up if
is
you're not gonna let me
because
speak ever.
get out of here. The reason why you were called Rarity's Revenge and had to change your name was because Amber said she would kick you from the Discord.
Okay, but then I changed my name.
Yeah, so literally with an iron fist, you were told by fear that if you want to
Did we
interact with this
just
place,
in real time see a victim of Amberlynn's manipulation? Do we see another victim? Oh, Snowflake. Get ready for new victims of an empath. I love to clown on the Am babies. You can hear it in her voice the way she's like, well, Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Girl, I hate I know I mentioned it in like the one of my videos about the glass VC argument, whatever, to not take it out on the fans, but girl, I don't get the switch. Like, you're like, oh, but she's my bestie now when she made you change your name. You clearly were part of Girl World. I think she got to you. I think we have a new victim here. I think Mr. Snowflake better prepare himself.
That pissed off Amber. That was
But
weird.
it was insensitive to the fact that I lost my cat.
And it's still Rarity's Revenge on Discord. It's still there on YouTube, so I don't know what your point is, Tech. You think you're clocking me.
The name change was literally because you were told if you don't change it, you won't be here, and you changed your name. You capitulated to Amber's demands out of fear. Yes, that's how Amber controls most of her relationships.
Man, not only did he clock you, but he used my favorite word, capitulated. I love that word. I love a vocabulary icon. Go Tech Protect. Pull out that dictionary and use it, little boy.
Face paintings with us.
This is pathetic.
Okay,
She got the makeup on and she don't want to show her face.
I'm literally on the
makeup.
Tornado HQ website. There's only been thunderstorms in Oklahoma. There's been no tornadoes.
Okay, you're a fucking idiot. I can tell you exactly where I live if you want to.
I know exactly where you live.
You know who Ryan Hall is?
Yeah, I know who Ryan Hall.
Yeah,
It's Ryan Hall.
I'm on the Weather Channel right now.
I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
None of these are reported as tornadoes.
Fuck what you're doing.
I love that we're supposed to believe Amberlynn Reed over the Weather Channel. Add Weatherman Lynn to her list of attributes and careers.
VC.
Mad that she kept getting kicked from the show.
Aw, what a tragedy. Poor girl.
I just think it's funny how she can't do her job, but she can go in the VC.
Yeah, that is a little crazy.
Once again, we got base Tech Protect out here. Yeah, it's like when you go to work and you're like, oh, I'm sick. I called off and I'm going to come in anyway. Your manager has every right to tell you to go home. You have every right to tell you to go home. You are too sick to work. Please leave. But it's like, imagine you were told to go home. You're sick and you still like let's say you worked for Kohl's, right? Let's say you worked for Kohl's and you go into work for Kohl's and you tell your manager the day before, you're like, oh, I'm sick. I'm going to call out. And you're like, actually, never mind. I'm going to come in today. And then they're like, actually, no, you're like way too sick to be around people. Please go home. And then you're like, okay, I'm still going to go chill around the Amazon return center. Is that cool? No, it's not.
It's fine. I'm gonna finish out the shift.
Yeah,
Let's watch this video.
Alright, if anyone
pooping
wants
herself.
to join, go into members waiting.
We're not bringing in members waiting. Okay, we're not doing that.
Have 4 people up here.
No, I'm not allowed to bring anyone.
Amber, that's not the show today. I'm gonna kick every single fucking person you bring up. We're not
So
doing
how
this.
come it's okay to have whoever you guys want, but I
God,
can't?
please, for the
Because
life
you were
of your
sick, you
fucking.
couldn't do the
Oh
show.
my God, look.
Okay,
Can
but do
you
I
click the stream and see what we're showing?
So you're not sick, is what you're saying?
You said, do I look sick?
Bye-bye.
That's literally what she was about to
Oh
fucking
my
say.
God.
All of that work that little Aussie boy put in for what? For her to rage quit after 10 seconds.
But at the end of the day, I'm still fucking human. I'm still gonna understand. But she's
I just
never.
want y'all to come to a place where y'all can have like natural fun, and it's no longer like y'all just all having to fight with each other. I mean, even like take all of the accusations and like turn them into something. Like okay, you've got the cat killer accusation. Well, wear your cat shirt, your cat ears, and then for every fucking donation, stick a cat sticker on you or something. And I want y'all to be able to enjoy it, and I want people to enjoy watching you. But y'all all seem so miserable.
She's got a really good point. As much as I hate to say it, when you've already dug yourself into such a deep hole where you're abhorrent and you're awful and everybody hates you, the really only way to get past that isn't to keep defending yourself, it's to start commodifying it, because you've already lost any sense of what would be a morally sound audience. You've already lost them. Like, any person with a sense of morality doesn't like you, Amber. So the only way to maintain an audience is to make it a joke, make it a gag, make it a bit. She's correct.
Job.
Okay, so no. When you get fired, I will be happy again, and Amberlynn will finally be Amberlynn again. Right now, I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship, and I hate every minute working with you.
Does it come from experience being the abusive person in the relationship? Is it the same tactics of being financially abusive to your partners, Amberlynn Reed?
Dude, once again with the abuse comments. And here's why she's doing this, everybody. Here's why she's doing this. Because we're going to talk about it, and we're going to keep saying it in whatever context in which we talk about it, and it's going to come up with Tech Protect is abusive. Regardless of the context, you and I are talking about it, right? That's what's going to come up. And she's doing that to taint his reputation, to taint his life, to taint his livelihood, because she doesn't care, because she's the narcissist and she's the abuser. Are we all caught up here? She's the narcissist, she's the abuser. Damn. And that is the biggest admission of guilt I have ever seen. And that's the biggest admission of guilt that I have ever seen.
He's not doing it for entertainment. He's like this behind the scenes as well.
So what
It
I'm
was
hearing
for
from you,
entertainment
Amber,
until you
is
guys
you
had a big
want
fight.
she wants a best friend show. You want people that you can he and ha with and have these fun challenges and that be it. Is that correct?
Someone so much
Amberlynn.
better than you.
Amberlynn, sometimes you have to do the tough thing and work with people you don't like.
No, there's
You
a
have been
difference.
very
Okay.
listen,
I-
you have
no,
been
no,
very
no.
privileged to have been able to be self-employed for a very,
God.
very long time. Have
I
you
know the
not?
difference. I know the difference between working with someone I don't like versus
Amber,
working
you
with
haven't
someone.
worked with people in a really long time. You've been self-employed through YouTube
I'm telling
for over
you,
a decade.
I'm working with Fupa. I do not like her. I very
Which is
strongly
recent.
dislike her. But I'm just
But
letting
before, you were
If you're not gonna fucking let me
self-employed.
talk, I'm gonna leave again.
Then I
I'm
guess
letting
you
you
can
know
leave.
that I do not like Fupa.
Yeah, Big Murph cleared. This is why I'm a Big Murph stan. Big Murph, if you're free tomorrow at 5, I would like to take you out to go to the aquarium. But that's a great point, is that, and I've been saying this over and over and over again, is she hasn't learned what it's like to be employed by a conglomerate in a very long time. Like, that's just the nature of the game. When you are not self-employed, you have to work with people you don't like, and that's just going to be the end all be all. And you can, in this situation, you can make it a bit, you can make it fun, you can make it fun for you and them, and despite everything. But she doesn't do that, because her little fifis get hurt and everything is taken to heart because she has no backbone, she has no sense of self-respect, and she's a narcissist. Like, one thing that she says about Tech being a narcissist, it's like, and maybe these are narcissistic tendencies, I'm not pretending to be a psychologist, it's like he takes whatever insults and he lets them roll off his back. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? He never gets defensive when you insult him about his looks or his weight or his whatever. He's like, yeah, you're so true, yeah, I am. Like, when that one baby came on, he's like, yeah, I'm actually, when he corrected his weight, he's like, oh, I'm actually 350 pounds, actually. That's somebody who's secure in themselves as a human being, and it's so clear that you're not, and the insecurity seeps off of you. Like that one super chat said, it seeps off you like Chernobyl. The toxins from Chernobyl. God damn it. Oh, I'm gonna think about that all day. So this live stream did end with something absolutely gross happening, and guys, you can't be doing this. I don't care what you feel about this person. You just put Amberlynn's safety at risk. Her address was doxed in the chat, and I'm gonna say this right now, if I see anybody putting that in my comments, I'm removing it, I'm reporting that. Don't do that. I may not like her, but she has a right to safety and her own home. That was disgusting, and the fact that there were no moderators in chat tells me a couple of things. Number one, potentially any of the moderators for Bus are just so annoyed with being a mod for Bus that they chose to not be there tonight, or that they just don't care enough about Amberlynn Reed and her safety and her comfort, which both of those things, albeit funny when there's insults and when there's jabs, are not funny when people are leaking her private information. This is actual doxing, guys, and I have defended this community, and I'm like, hey, this is like, we don't do this. What is wrong with you guys? Whoever doxed Amber, you're crazy. Don't do that again. Don't do that ever. Man, what an awful way to end this episode and this video of mine. Amberlynn got doxxed. That's so uncool, you guys. That is really, really uncool. Before I do my outro, I do post on my community tab. I have a poll up for content I want to do. I'm going to be out of town, so I want to pre-record content, pre-make it. It won't be as highly edited, but I want to do that. And also, I do want to say I have been posting, not on this channel, but on other channels and on TikTok for a very long time, and I got my first piece of fan art. I'm going to put it right here. Thank you so much again. This is so cute, and I love it, and I appreciate this, and I did absolutely start crying when I got the notification about it. Anyway, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe out there, touch some grass, pick up a rock, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!